Hi everyone, welcome back to Kalam. Now, today we are starting a very important series. This series is going to not just help you consolidate your notes, but also will make note making really interesting and effective. It will help you convert your own notes into mind maps. And how are we going to achieve that? Don't you worry, you just have to leave that tension on me. I am Arpita Sharma at Kalam, and we are starting the mind map series. In 15 minutes, we are going to cover entire topic. For example, today we are starting with the Vijayanagar dynasty, which is UPSC's favorite. UPSC absolutely loves Vijayanagar Empire, Vijayanagar dynasty. Every year you will find one or two questions either in pre or mains on this particular topic. I thought why not consolidate this topic into mind maps so that at the final time when you are about to revise, it will become really interesting and easy and time saving for you. I want to just make UPSC CSE journey a process, a journey which you cherish, you relish all your life. So let's start. शुरू करते हैं आज का ये सेशन. So we have complete notes. विजयनगर डायनेस्टी हम स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं. The interesting point is we are also going to use Kalam at the end to test our preparation. Okay, let's get started. शुरू करते हैं. When we talk about the Vijayanagar dynasty, we need to understand one basic fact about it, which most of the students don't know. This dynasty was also known as the Karnataka kingdom. कर्नाटका किंगडम नहीं, इसको कर्नाटक किंगडम के तौर पे भी जाना जाता है because it is situated in a Deccan plateau in the South India. That is why it is also known as the Karnataka kingdom. Another important fact about Vijayanagar dynasty is that it was established in 1336. 1336 में इसको establish किया गया by Sangama dynasty rulers. So there were total five sons of the Sangama dynasty ruler, and two of them were prominent, very strong, very, you can say, strategic. So those two brothers were Harihara I and Bukkaraya I. Do you know that the Harihara one and Bukkaraya one, Sangama dynasty के जो leaders थे, rulers थे, they were from the pastoral community. They used to say that we are from the Yadava lineage. Shri Krishna Yadav lineage से आते हैं ना. So they were Kuruba tribe people, and they were basically pastoral people, and they finally rose to power uh, during the by establishing the Vijayanagar dynasty. Now, when I say कि Vijayanagar dynasty started progressing, how it started progressing? By annexing territories, by expanding itself. अपने आप को expand करके ही तो कोई empire आगे बढ़ता है ना. So here we'll see that how Vijayanagar dynasty started expanding itself. It annexed Odisha, which was Kalinga, ancient time Kalinga, present day Odisha, from the Gajapati kingdom. सो गजपति किंगडम से इन्होंने सबसे पहले ओडिशा को एनेक्स किया. फर्दर दे स्टार्टेड इलेबोरेटिंग देयर borders. But after 1565, when the battle of Talikota took place, so there were five Deccan rulers. Together they combined and they defeated the Vijayanagar Empire. Vijayanagar Empire did not vanish after this battle, but their power came down. Power reduce हो गया था उनका. उनकी जो प्रोमिनेंस थी वो रिड्यूस हो गई थी, उनकी मिलिट्री स्ट्रेंथ रिड्यूस हो गई थी आफ्टर द बैटल ऑफ तालीकोटा. ओके. So when we talk about Harihara, who was one of the founders of this empire, he is also known as master of East and West Sea. Why? Because in the map of Vijayanagar dynasty, ये जो एरिया है विजयनगर डायनेस्टी का है. इट इज सराउंडेड बाय सीज. ईस्ट और वेस्ट साइड में आप देखोगे ये पानी से ही सराउंडेड है. That is why Harihara one is known as the conqueror or the master of East and West Sea. So if this question comes, you know how to answer it, right? तो इसीलिए in Sanskrit he was known as Purva Paschima. I'll just change the ink. Yes, Purva Paschima Samudradhishvara. Samudradhishvara. That means from east and west he has conquered the sea. Samudra means the sea. ठीक है. Adhishvara means the master of the sea, the conqueror of the sea, from east and west side. So if now they ask you that Purva Paschima Samudrishvara was the title given to which king, you will be in a position to answer it. It was Harihara one. Now, when we talk about the Vijayanagar Empire, capital city was Vijayanagar. His dynasty का capital city Vijayanagar था. Today in the present day Hampi, the surrounding regions of Hampi, they are basically the ruins of Vijayanagar Empire. Okay. Now, when we talk about Hampi, Hampi is also listed in UNESCO's list, right? Now, here when we talk about governance aspect of Vijayanagar dynasty, we need to understand there were seven basic elements. For example, in a nation, in the governance part, we have executive, legislature, and judiciary, right? king, ministers, chief ministers, the prime minister, president, etc. Similarly, in Vijayanagar dynasty, we had seven core elements in governance. We had king, then minister, then territory, then fort, treasury, military, and the allies. That means the neighboring friendly nations. Okay, and king had the ultimate authority here. He was assisted by cabinet of ministers, just like today. Now, when we talk about today's governance style, many people say that we have just copied it from Britishers. No, some of the aspects of our governance we have carried it forward from our past. For example, in the modern empire also we'll see cabinet of ministers. In the medieval dynasties also, in the Vijayanagar dynasty, we'll see cabinet of ministers who were known as pradhana. Then these cabinet of ministers were headed by prime minister. Prime minister was, prime means Mahan Pradhana. Then he had chief secretary also, just like today's time. Chief secretary was known as Raya Swami or Karyakarta. Karyakarta word is still used, right? जो काम को करता है, चीफ सेक्रेटरी. इंपीरियल ऑफिसर वॉज नोन एज अधिकारी. यहाँ ऑफिशियल को अधिकारी बोलते हैं ना, उस टाइम पर इंपीरियल ऑफिसर्स को अधिकारी बोलते थे. So governance may, you will see that there is a proper structure. We have the king, then he is assisted by cabinet of ministers headed by prime minister, chief secretary, imperial officer. So there is a proper governance structure that you will see in Vijayanagar Empire. And here, the very important aspect here that we should never miss is even the high ranking officials were, it was mandatory that they should also have military training, so that in case any empire attacks on us, we are ever ready. अगर कोई हम पर अटैक करता है तो हम रेडी होने चाहिए, इसीलिए हाई रैंकिंग ऑफिशियल्स को भी मिलिट्री ट्रेनिंग दी जाती थी. And the economy was basically dependent on agriculture. You can see that from both sides Vijayanagar Empire is surrounded by water, right? So our agriculture, there was fertile sea, agriculture तो prominent होगा, तो major part of their revenue was coming from agriculture here. तो I hope यहाँ तक आपको points clearly समझ आ गए हैं. Now when we further move to the Vijayanagar dynasty, when we talk about religion, as you can see here, they were from the Yadava lineage. So they were Vaishnavas. ठीक है, इनिशियली they were initially following Shivji, but then they converted into Vaishnavism. They came from Yadava lineage, so their inclination was also towards Vaishnavism. Now, how do I know about it? Because there is a Vaishnav book which is Parapannamitram. This is the Vaishnav book, ठीक है, wherein this book also talks about the Vijayanagar king Virupaksha, how he used to worship Lord Krishna, Lord Narayan. He built temples for Lord Narayan. So that is why we get the hint that initially they were Shaivites. That means they used to worship Lord Shiva, but they, very subtly they inclined towards the worship of Lord Narayan. Okay, and we see very important temples like the Virupaksha temple. Then we'll see Virupaksha temple was dedicated to Lord Shiva. We see different temples like Vitthal temple. Vitthal temple is for Lord Narayan. Lipakshima temple. Okay, Narsimha temple. Narsimha is a very ugra, very aggressive, fierce version of or avatar of Lord Narayan. Remember the story of Prahlad, right? Now when we talk about titles, here the empire, the ruler of Vijayanagar Empire was given the title of Go Brahmana Pratipalana Pacharya. Pratipalanacharya means protector. Go Brahmana, go means cow, Brahmana means the Brahmins. Okay, so the Vijayanagar Empire rulers, they were known as Go Brahmana Pratipalanacharya. That means protector of cows and Brahmins. And Vijayanagar Empire was made up of different dynasties. Different dynasties came together. We have Sangama dynasty, and Harihara and Bukkaraya. Then we have Saluva dynasty, Aravidu and Tuluva dynasty. तो ये डायनेस्टीज ने विजयनगर एम्पायर को क्या किया है, रूल किया है 1336 से 1646 तक. नाउ यू वुड बी वंडरिंग मैम व्हाई 1646? यू टोल्ड अस कि इन द बैटल ऑफ तालीकोटा दे वर डिफीटेड बाय 5 डेक्कन किंगडम्स. Now here I would like to mention कि I wrote their power decreased. Militarily they became weak, but they still existed. ठीक है, but after 1646 they went out of picture. Okay, यहाँ तक point clear हो गया. There is a very important aspect of the Vijayanagar Empire. The architectural styles will basically see combination of the Islamic architecture and Hindu architecture. Blend है वहाँ पर. That is why it is known as Provida style. Provida style basically, here you will see, ये जो आप मंदिर देख रहे हो ना, इसमें हार्ड रॉक्स की जगह आप देखोगे सॉफ्ट स्टोन्स यूज हो रहे हैं. ठीक है, सो दैट द कलाकारी दैट हैज बीन डन, द कार्विंग दैट हैज बीन डन, इट कम्स आउट वेरी इफेक्टिवली एंड प्रोमिनेंटली. नाउ हियर यू विल सी कि सॉफ्ट स्टोन्स की जगह यहाँ पर हार्ड स्टोन्स यूज हो रहे हैं, सॉरी गलती हो गई बोलने में, सॉफ्ट स्टोन की जगह हार्ड स्टोन्स यहाँ पर यूज हो रहे हैं, सो द आर्किटेक्चर इज स्ट्रॉन्ग, प्लस दी वॉट एवर इज कार्व्ड इट कम्स आउट वेरी स्ट्रांगली बिकॉज देर आर हार्ड स्टोन्स, है ना। एंड इट इज अ ब्लेंड और फ्यूजन ऑफ हिंदू एंड इस्लामिक फॉर्म्स ऑफ आर्किटेक्चर। यहाँ आप देखोगे आफ्टर द तुगलक डायनेस्टी went down, we see the rise of Vijayanagar dynasty. That is why थोड़ा सा इस्लामिक इन्फ्लुएंस यहाँ पर आर्किटेक्चर में देखने को मिलेगा। And the Vijayanagar dynasty rulers were very tolerant rulers. That means they were tolerant of all religions. आप उनके डायनेस्टी में रूलिंग में कोई भी रिलीजन आप फॉलो करोगे कोई रोक नहीं है। And their state's emblem had the symbol of Varaha. Varaha was the avatar of Lord Narayan. So that also shows their inclination towards Lord Narayan or Vaishnava. Okay. And do you know that there was a great ruler of Sangama dynasty? He was known as Devaraya II. He invaded Sri Lanka. So their extent was till Sri Lanka also. प्लस नेवी वाइज भी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग थे विजयनगर एम्पायर, विजयनगर डायनेस्टी, देयर नेवी कॉन्क्वेस्ट वर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। एंड दिस देवराया वाज नोन एज गजबेतिकारा। गजबेतिकारा मीन्स पर्सन हु हंट्स एलिफेंट, हु इज द मास्टर ऑफ एलिफेंट्स। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आप देखोगे गजपति रूलर्स जो हैं उनको दे आर प्रोमिनेंटली मास्टर्स ऑफ यू कैन से हॉर्सेस, ठीक है, उनको हॉर्सेस का मास्टर माना जाता था। सो विच एवर एनिमल यू हैव कॉन्कर्ड एंड मास्टर्ड एंड यू यूज द मोस्ट, यू आर कंसिडर्ड एज द कॉन्करर ऑफ दैट एनिमल। तो उस हिसाब से आपको टाइटल दे दिया जाता था। और यहाँ पर ना किंग वॉज द हेड। So any case that was going on, any justice related matter used to come to the king. So there was no regular judiciary system. Separate कोई judiciary system नहीं था विजयनगर डायनेस्टी में, क्योंकि सारे matters राजा ही हैंडल करता था। So this was basically a coverage of Vijayanagar dynasty जो हमने 15 minutes के अंदर अंदर किया है। Now let's go to Kalam and let's ask Kalam about some more extra important points on Vijayanagar Empire, or let's solve some question on Vijayanagar Empire from the perspective of UPSC. तो मैं आपको ना ऐसा करती हूँ, सबसे पहले एक होमवर्क क्वेश्चन देती हूँ, ठीक है। गिव मी 2 MCQs on विजयनगरा एम्पायर। विजयनगर एम्पायर पे मुझे 2 MCQs चाहिए, सो दैट वॉट एवर आई हैव studied I can practice it practically also. This will be your homework question. ये जो मैं आपको दे रही हूँ स्क्रीन पे, ये आपका homework question है, ठीक है। So just very carefully have a look at the screen and we are going to solve this homework question. हम solve करेंगे इस question को। Make sure after completing your targets you are practicing with कलाम। targets complete करने के बाद कलाम के साथ practice करना है। Whatever you have studied theoretically, now you have practiced it practically. Now there is no chance कि anyone can defeat you. कहीं कोई आपके नंबर काट ले, कोई चांस ही नहीं है। क्योंकि होता क्या है, बेसिकली व्हेन वी आर प्रिपेयरिंग वी रिलाई ऑन टेस्ट सीरीज। लेटर ऑन हम टेस्ट सीरीज ज्वाइन करेंगे, वहां देख लेंगे कितना पढ़ा कितना याद हुआ, बट दैट प्रोसेस बेसिकली टेक्स अ लॉट अमाउंट ऑफ टाइम फ्रॉम यू, है ना। तो यहाँ देखोगे क्वेश्चन 1 इज ऑन योर स्क्रीन। कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग स्टेटमेंट्स अबाउट की रूलर्स ऑफ विजयनगर एम्पायर। हरिहरा 1 and Bukkaraya 1 were the founders of Vijayanagar Empire. Krishnadeva was the most famous ruler of Tuluva dynasty. The empire reached its zenith under the rule of Devaraya II. कौन सा स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट है ये बताना है आपको, ठीक है। तो जब आप स्क्रीन पे देखोगे हरिहरा 1 एंड बुक्काराया 1 वर फाउंडर्स ऑफ विजयनगर एम्पायर, अगर हम 1 को करेक्ट माने तो बी और बी आपका हट जाएगा, ठीक है, क्योंकि वो 2 and 3 बोल रहा है। नाउ एम्पायर रीच्ड इट्स जेनिथ अंडर रूल ऑफ देवराया 2, ठीक है। अगर हम 3 को भी करेक्ट माने अपना, तो यहाँ पर ए भी हट जाएगा आपका, तो ए और आपका यहाँ बी हट गया, ठीक है। Now we have C and D. All above are correct? Yeah, only 1 and 3 are correct. So let us, for experiment sake, mark C. I just wanted to show you how you will get your progress report after you give the test. Okay. Consider the following statements regarding causes of Vijayanagar Empire. आप भी mark कीजिए इसका आंसर। Empire was established as a response to the invasion from Delhi Sultanate. Empire was founded by Harihara and Bukka. Then they were from the Kakatiya dynasty. Empire was a result of political vacuum created by decline of Hoysala Empire. Empire was established with the blessings of sage विद्यारण्य। ये भी आपको याद रखना है कि सेज विद्यारण्य वो स्पिरिचुअल सेंट थे जो कि स्पिरिचुअल गुरु भी थे ऑफ द विजयनगर एम्पायर रूलर्स। ओके, तो ऑल आर करेक्ट मार्क करते हैं इसमें। लेट्स सबमिट आवर आंसर। ओके, चलो यहाँ देखते हैं। यहाँ पर हमारा क्वेश्चन गलत क्यों है, अगर आप यहाँ देखोगे लास्ट क्वेश्चन आई हैव वेरी रैंडमली मार्क्ड इट सो दैट आई कैन शो यू कि किस तरीके से हमारे यहाँ पर प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट मिलती है, ठीक है। दिस इज हाउ यू विल गेट योर प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट। नाउ यू कैन सी ऑन द स्क्रीन कि यहाँ हमारा फोर्थ स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट था। आई टोल्ड यू ना दैट विद्यारण्य वॉज द स्पिरिचुअल सेंट ऑफ विजयनगर एम्पायर रूलर्स, ठीक है, तो 4 इज करेक्ट। स्टेटमेंट 3 इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट। होयसला एम्पायर जब डाउन हुआ था, देयर वाज अ वैक्यूम इन साउथ इंडिया विच वाज क्रिएटेड, टू फिल दैट वैक्यूम दिस एम्पायर केम आउट, ठीक है। स्टेटमेंट 1 इज ऑल्सो करेक्ट, ठीक है। अब यहां पर बात आती है स्टेटमेंट 2 इनकरेक्ट क्यों है। नाउ व्हेन वी टॉक अबाउट हरिहर एंड बुक्का, yes they were the founders of the empire but they were working under kakatiya dynasty, that is wrong, ठीक है। पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया। दे वर एक्चुअली, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल दे वर फ्रॉम दी द pastoral community and they were actually officers under the काम्पिली किंगडम, ओके। देन यहाँ पर बात करते हैं फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन गलत क्यों हुआ। फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन में सारे स्टेटमेंट्स करेक्ट हैं आपके। कृष्णदेवराया जो थे वो तुलवा डायनेस्टी के फेमस रूलर थे। मैंने आपको यहाँ बताया था कि दिस इज द तुलवा डायनेस्टी ओवर हियर, दीज डायनेस्टीज वर रूलिंग द विजयनगर एम्पायर। तो इनके जो मोस्ट फेमस रूलर्स हैं आपको उनका नाम याद रखना है, ठीक है। पॉइंट क्लियर हो गया। सो दिस इज हाउ यू स्टडी एंड प्रिपेयर फॉर योर एग्जाम। इस तरीके से जब आप शॉर्ट माइंड मैप्स बनाते हो, इट हेल्प्स यू इन रिवाइजिंग एंड देन व्हेन यू गो टू कलाम, फॉर एग्जांपल यू वांट अ मेंस क्वेश्चन टू आंसर, है ना, तो आप क्या करोगे, प्लीज प्रोवाइड मी a mains based question on Vijayanagara Empire। अब यहाँ पर so that after completing this topic I can now even attempt a question from मेंस perspective। तो मेंस के perspective से question आपको यहाँ पर hint के साथ आ जाएगा, because you are a first time a student, you are preparing for the first time, तो आपको थोड़ा सा डर लग रहा है, तो here they have given you the hint also। कलाम ने आपको hint भी दे दिया कैसे आपको question को attempt करना है, and then you can get your answers evaluated by clicking on this plus button, okay। So this is how you basically prepare for your exam through mind maps and through Kalam। This was all for today, everyone. Thank you so much for participating in the class. Namaste.